Hi, my name is Adria, and my anxiety makes me scared to leave the house sometimes. This is Oatmeal, and nothing bothers him, except for fireworks. I'm on a mission to push myself out of my comfort zone by doing things that scare me, so come with me as I solo travel to LA. Well, is it really solo travel if I'm bringing you guys along with me? To add to this challenge, I'm leaving Oatmeal at my parents' house, in a room with a large framed photo of Krusty Carl. Already this trip was not off to a great start. A police officer stopped traffic literally 4 cars in front of me on the way to the airport. But luckily I made it with time to spare, and it helps that I flew out of the Santa Rosa airport, which is super small and Snoopy themed. But as I was rushing to go through TSA, the man checking my ID said, "You should smile more." And I said, "Oh, for the ID verification photo?" And he said, "No, just in general." So I gave him one of these and moved along to the airplane, where I was asked to gate check my luggage since there wasn't enough overhead bin space, and they asked me to just leave it out on the concrete. So I did, and I just crossed my fingers that it would arrive. I was really nervous to fly without Oatmeal, but honestly, this book is so good that it distracted me from my anxiety. A crisp Diet Coke and these pretzels helped too. The flight attendant gave me extra because I told her I loved them. Before long, we arrived in Burbank, and much to my surprise, we didn't crash. Surprise number 2 is that my luggage arrived. Things were looking up, so I called a Lyft and we embarked on a 24-mile drive that took us over an hour and a half. That's how you know you've arrived in LA. I checked into my hotel and immediately walked across the street to the beach. I'm actually surprised I'm not scared of the ocean because it's very deep and there's a lot of creepy crawlers that live in it. But no, the ocean is my happy place. I would go out further and dive down in the water, but I'm worried that since I'm alone, if I do get eaten by a shark, there's a chance no one would notice. And just the thought of that makes me go back to the sand to read my book. Next to my seagull friend. Oh man, he left. Later on, I was reading my book in bed, but the overpriced mini bar cookies were calling my name. Adria! So I treated myself to what should have been a $3 bag of cookies, but they were marked up to $6. Good morning. I planned like an insane day for myself. I'm not even gonna tell you what's on the docket. I'm just gonna make you come with me. First up, I'm taking a bar class. I'm kind of scared. And this is a hot bar class, okay? Not just room temperature bar. Wish me luck.
1 hour later.
Okay. The bellhop watched me stagger into the hotel and immediately sent a bucket of ice and filtered water up to my room. I could have kissed that man on the lips if he was okay with that. But I didn't have words to ask for that for myself in that moment, but it was just what I needed. I'm still wearing my sweaty clothes and the sweat has seeped through my sweatshirt. But now I gotta go shower and get ready because I'm going on a podcast. Hold on, I'm hungry.
Hi, can I order room service?
Can I do the Caesar salad with salmon and then a Diet Coke? Perfect, thank you. Hello. Now I need to eat. Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa. Little Diet Coke. So good. We are ready to go. Me and my pimple. Actually, I did kind of a good job covering it, but I picked at it right before I started to apply makeup, which like rookie mistake. I think it stopped oozing enough where the foundation can lay flat on it. Hope it stays. Let's go. I literally could not stop thinking about this freaking pimple the whole drive there. But when I arrived, there were dogs, so I forgot about all my problems. I'm very excited for you guys to see this podcast. I had a blast chatting about what it's like to be a pet content creator. These 2 lovely ladies joined me and we laughed the whole time. Okay, that was so fun. Now I'm going to a movie screening. I'm so tired. Hi, pimple. Ew, it's like crusty. No, I need to stop picking it. Okay, I need to stop. On the way, I stopped at Sephora because I forgot my chapstick, and I can't go more than 3 hours without chapstick. I also went to Erewhon because I'm in LA. I have to, and I needed a snack before this event. I love movie screenings. I don't even care what they're for. I'm mostly just here for the free popcorn. I love popcorn. This screening was for like a war show. Not really my style, but if you're into that, I think you'd love this. A lot of explosions, but it was really well made. Guys, I'm about to take a Waymo. It's here. Wait, where are you going?
Hi, Adria.
Oh, that's creepy. There's no driver. You can play your own music. Oh man, what a day. What time is it? I'm not wearing a watch. Oh, it's like 10:30. Wow, time to hop into bed. Oddly enough, one of the things that scared me the most about this trip was the idea of sitting alone at a restaurant. I thought everyone would be looking at me and judging me, but honestly, no one cared. I was even a little bummed that no one did because it felt like a very main character moment. I actually wanted to be perceived, but it's fine. I feel like I got seated and served quicker. I don't know, 10 out of 10 recommend. This is something I could definitely see myself doing more frequently when I get home. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate this gorgeous hotel I stayed in? This is the Georgian. It feels like the hotel version of a Wes Anderson film. They're not paying me to say this, and I doubt they even know who I am, but I truly had such a great experience here. It was decorated gorgeously. The staff was amazing. The bed was comfy. They had an excellent hotel robe. Seriously, I did not want to leave. But by the end of this trip, I felt a deep sense of accomplishment for doing so many things outside of my comfort zone. Like, obviously I took measures to keep myself safe, like not wearing AirPods when walking around and not posting this video until I got home. I also lived in LA for a while, so I'm familiar with this area, but I just proved to myself that I can do hard things. On the flight home, I was so stoked to watch them actually load my luggage onto the plane. It's just one less thing for me to worry about. But again, I just have to say, I am so proud of myself for facing my fears and taking this trip alone. I know that not everyone is in a position to solo travel or even leave their house safely right now. It's a very scary world that we're living in, and I just want to acknowledge my privilege in being able to take a trip like this right now. But I think there's incredible value in doing things alone, even if it's just finding a quiet space to read a book. For me, I gain a lot of confidence when I tell myself I'm going to do something and I actually follow through, even with the small things. But thank you for taking the time to watch this video, especially if you've made it this far. I love making content with Oatmeal, but these longer YouTube videos are a fun way to share some other parts of my life, and I'm excited to continue doing just that. So, see you next time.